So today we're going to build a brooder box that we just ordered on Amazon. We'll have a link in the description below so you can link on it and get it. Today, with the price of eggs, that's kind of like a top story, you know, war in Europe and Asia and everything, and then everybody wants to talk about the president's price of eggs. One of the best things you can do is backyard chickens. So we are going to build a brooder box where you can get the little baby chicks, which most of your local farm supply stores will be having coming this spring. And great way to raise your own eggs, and then you don't have to worry about some bureaucrat deciding that the reason why we need to kill 110 million chickens is going to make the price of eggs go up. And of course, we'll blame it on inflation and everything else. So we won't blame it on killing 110,000 chickens. You'll have your own chickens. I should have said all that. So this is what it looks like here. We just barely pulled that out of the box. We're going to just show it how to assemble this nice and quick and easy. And we'll just follow these very simple instructions. And we're going to do that right here for you to watch. So we got to find the back panel, which I'm guessing is this one. The bottom panel, but it doesn't tell me which is which. So this has all these grooves in it, so it doesn't have very good pictures showing me exactly what's what. But I think I see them. There's holes there, and there's holes there, and I can see this notch thing goes to the top. I need to find the bag of screws and nails that come with it. Unbox everything out of here. There's our bag of screws, hinges. Even comes with a screwdriver, so you can do it. Don't even have to buy a screwdriver. I think I'm going to use my drill. One thing that nobody hates is baby chicks. They are pretty fun. So this has pre-drilled holes, which make it very easy for lining up. And I guess I could do one with the screwdriver that they sent too. It's not too bad because everything's pre-drilled. But yeah, you'll get some sore fingers when you're done. And the side panels, which have these cool vents built into them for airflow. And also they're pre-drilled holes there and pre-drilled holes on the edge. You can see them on this edge too. So it makes it very easy to line up, and even if you end up using the hand screwdriver, it's pretty easy to do. Looks to me like the grooves, the grooves got to be on the face, so it's got to go that way. Grooves go on the face, so this is the right side. Yeah, so I got to use this one to do this side. So it's got these dados cut in there, these grooves, and you'll want to make sure you line up those for the parts that are going to slip in there later. Most municipalities allow for backyard chickens. You have to check your local ordinances. Really, the only problem is the roosters. That's really that's the thing that causes the neighbors to complain. But check your local ordinances, and if it allows for backyard chickens, you're good to go.
Hopefully you don't live in an HOA.
Yeah. Can't think of many things worse than an HOA. Problem is, an HOA is they can change the ordinance overnight, so you can even allow it and say there's nothing against chickens, and then if somebody get a complaint, they might change it just overnight. But that's kind of the least of your problems. It's just fun to have chickens. Like I said, price of eggs, what they are nowadays, raising your own, it's a good way to go. You'll find that you have almost no kitchen scraps thrown away in the garbage, so it helps landfills. And we'll do one with the little hand screwdriver just for fun to show how that's done. Yep, definitely take a good grip to do a whole thing with this, but can be done. Maybe with gloves would be a little better too, but yeah, I'll get some blisters by the end if I keep going that way, but worth it for fresh eggs, right? Helper. Now the next part is I have to hook the light up to the board. This gets a warming light inside for the chickens, which is a pretty nice feature. Doesn't show very good pictures on how to do it. But that's what's got to be this notch is for the cord to run out of. It looks like we got a black one and a white one. So we're going to attach one of those on there. And the black one on the other side. You'll notice that it's got little grooves in the light socket so those wires can sit flat. But the wires aren't quite split enough to get over that screw mounting bracket, so I'm going to split it just a little further. There, now it'll sit over there and be able to sit down flush, nice and tight. Hey, you're not helping. So it's got these, we got such a helper because he thinks he's going to get fresh eggs too, but he's not. So got little screws in the same bag with the big screws. These little screws are for holding down the lamp in place. These are not pre-drilled. I see nothing pre-drilled there for those. So let's go ahead and try to start a screw. Go more towards the front or the back or right in the middle. What do you think? Yeah, but I'm just wondering closer to the front side here. So I'm going to go about, so this is the back with these screw holes here. I'm just putting it on here for ease to sit on. But when this flips over with the pre-drilled screws, I'm going about 3/4 of the way forward to mount the light. Not right in the middle, about 3/4 of the way towards the front side. And I just start the one screw, and it's got a notch there in that, so we can slide it over and screw it down. And I'm going to use my drill on this one. Being careful not to pinch those wires. And then they're in that nice groove. Now we're going to put a black light on the other side. Same thing, where that's not letting us sit down flat. So we're going to go ahead and just separate those wires a little more so that can sit down in there flat. There we go. Now, when we flip this over, there's a notch in this top right there for those cords to go through. And that sits down there like that. And then we get the longer screws going down in the pre-drilled holes. Nice and slick. So these are the doors, the top lid, and they come with hinges. So we're going to attach those hinges. And they also comes with a little knife inside, and that is to cut away this protective film, which is on the plexiglass to keep it nice and protected in shipping. We'll just cut a little edge on that with the knife they provided. There's one on both sides. Just use that little knife to score around the edge. Nice and easy. little bit of a trick just to get that first little edge to lift up. There, nice and clean, so you can see down in and see your cute little baby chicks. We need to attach those hinges on there. I'm going to just do one with the hand screwdriver, just, well, maybe I'm not. Magnetic, it's helped so much. Didn't want the doors to hit, so I got this one kind of sitting over the edge a little bit. Okay, so we can open up these lids. Then we're going to slip these down in. We just need to get that protective film off of there. What's the fun of having cute little baby chickens if you can't look at them? You're going to have, this is going to be able to slide like this. It bypass doors. There's a little hole drilled right there, and there's going to be a little knob. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put that little knob on there. So yeah, they got these little tiny screws. So don't confuse those with your hinge screws, which are a little bit bigger. And this one I'm not going to use the drill on, because I don't want to risk breaking that little plexiglass there. There. That'll sit in there like that. Then we'll do the other one. Yeah, I don't know if we edited in better or not, but backyard chickens. When you literally see people in an Oval Office presidential briefing asking about the price of eggs, and they don't talk about the fact that over 100 million chickens were ordered to be killed out of fear of a bird flu. Which, yeah, they didn't say they were tested positive for bird flu. They just did it because they were afraid. Fear is not a virtue. And so now there's this board here, which also has a dado in it and a groove. It's going to screw right there on the front. And it's got, so those doors will slide right down in there. And it has these pre-drilled holes. Make it very good to line up. Nice and tricky left-handed. Yeah, they sit in the same grooves. They are on top. So you close the lids. Now it's got a nice feature there. When you open it up, it's got this little plexiglass fence that sits inside of the dado, so you can open up and reach in if you need to, and yet they won't run right out. We don't have the baby chicks in there yet, but we've got everything ready. We've got a liner for the bottom, a thermometer so you can monitor the temperature, a little watering dish, and a little feed dish which comes with it, and then these great temperature controllable lights, which you can set the monitor up the temperature, down the temperature, to keep your birds nice and healthy while they grow, while they're ready to go outside when they've got all their feathers. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you could give us a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, that helps us a lot. And here's another video that we think you'll enjoy. The best part is your comments, and if you give us suggestions on something that you would like us to tackle in the future.